There are moments in life when everything feels a little too much. The world gets heavy, and it's easy to feel like you're carrying it alone. But then, out of nowhere, a friend sends a message. A voice on the other end of the line. Or maybe they just show up, without saying a word, offering the kind of quiet support that makes everything feel a little less overwhelming. It's funny, isn't it? How something so simple, just being there, can make such a difference. Hey, I'm Brian, and welcome to the Chill English Podcast. Today, we're diving into a subject that's close to my heart, friendship. But not in the way you might expect. We're going deeper than the laughs, the memories, or the shared moments. We're talking about how friendship affects your brain. You see, friendship does more than just make us feel good. It has the power to change the way our minds work. It can ease stress, boost our mood, and even help us heal emotionally. If you've ever felt the weight of the world on your shoulders, but found comfort in the presence of a friend, this episode is for you. Let's take a moment together to explore how friendship is not just a bond, it's a lifeline for our minds. So, here's the thing, friendship isn't just a feel-good experience. It's actually good for your brain in ways you might not even realize. Imagine this, when you're hanging out with friends, laughing together, or just being in the moment, your body is releasing something called oxytocin. You might have heard of it. Sometimes it's called the love hormone or bonding hormone. Oxytocin isn't just about feeling connected to others. It has a powerful effect on your brain, reducing feelings of stress and anxiety. It helps calm your mind, lower your blood pressure, and ease the effects of stress on your body. And here's something interesting. It's even been shown to help improve memory and decision-making. So, when you're with a friend, you're literally lowering the stress levels in your body and making it easier to think clearly. But that's just the beginning. When you have strong friendships, your brain benefits in even more ways. One of the most important things to understand is how social support helps you deal with life's challenges. A friend's encouragement, a thoughtful word, or even just knowing someone has your back can actually reduce your brain's stress response. In fact, studies show that people with close friends and supportive social circles have a lower risk of mental health problems like depression and anxiety. And it doesn't stop there. Your brain can also release endorphins. Those feel-good chemicals that make you feel happy and relaxed. Think about it. When you're with your best friend, having fun, laughing until your stomach hurts, those endorphins are flowing. It's like your brain is saying, hey, you're in a safe place. This is where you thrive. Now, let's talk about stress, something that can weigh us down so heavily sometimes. Whether it's work pressure, family issues, or just the noise of life, stress can creep in and start affecting our health and happiness. But here's the good news. Real friends can help us manage it. You see, when we spend time with people we trust, our brains experience something called the relaxation response. It's like a natural antidote to the chaos that stress creates. Just being around a friend who listens, who offers support, or even just shares a laugh, can actually activate parts of your brain that help calm the body's physical stress responses. In fact, research has shown that spending time with friends reduces the level of cortisol in your body, the hormone responsible for stress. When cortisol levels are lower, you feel more relaxed, more present, and your mind can focus on what really matters. Like enjoying the moment or tackling challenges with a clearer perspective. And it's not just the big moments when friends help us reduce stress. It's those little, everyday moments, too. A quick check-in from a friend after a stressful meeting. A shared meal where you can just relax and be yourself. These simple acts are like mini stress relievers for your brain, offering a break from the pressures of daily life. But what's even more powerful is the emotional support that friends offer during tough times. Knowing that you have someone to talk to when life gets heavy is like having a safety net for your mental health. It doesn't mean your problems disappear, but it makes them a little more manageable because you're not carrying them alone. And here's something important. Friends help us reframe stress, too. When you talk with someone you trust, they can help you see things from a different angle. A good friend can help you realize that, even though things are tough, there's always hope, there's always a way forward. When we think about living a long, happy life, we often focus on things like eating well, staying active, and avoiding bad habits. But what if I told you that there's something just as important for your health and longevity, and it's free? It's the power of strong friendships. In fact, Harvard's groundbreaking 75-year study on happiness found something remarkable. They followed the lives of hundreds of people for decades. And they discovered that the single most important factor in leading a long, healthy life wasn't wealth, career success, or even physical health. It was strong relationships. Those with meaningful, supportive friendships were not only happier, but they also had healthier, longer lives. So what does this tell us? It's simple: connection matters. Whether it's sharing a laugh, comforting each other through tough times, or just being there, friendship has a profound effect on our health. Forget the expensive anti-aging creams. A good laugh with your buddy might just be the best anti-aging remedy there is. When you laugh, when you're around people who care about you, your brain releases endorphins, those feel-good chemicals that boost your mood and reduce stress. And lower stress means a healthier heart, clearer mind, and stronger immune system. The thing is, friendships offer us more than just emotional support. They help us cope with stress, they encourage us to keep going when things get tough, and they make life a lot more enjoyable. So, when we talk about longevity, don't underestimate the power of friends. They're not just there for fun times. They're there helping to extend your life, emotionally and physically, one laugh at a time. Now, while friendships can bring so much joy, support, and longevity, not all relationships are created equal. In fact, some friendships can actually have the opposite effect on your well-being. Ever felt drained after talking to someone? Like they suck the energy right out of you? Maybe you feel exhausted, frustrated, or just down after spending time with them. Well, guess what? That's your brain telling you something. Toxic or negative relationships can have a serious impact on your mental health. When you're constantly around people who criticize, belittle, or manipulate you, it can create emotional stress that takes a toll on your body and mind. Your brain becomes constantly on alert, trying to protect itself from the emotional strain of being around someone who doesn't have your best interest at heart. And here's the thing: negative relationships can lead to chronic stress. As we've discussed, affects everything from your immune system to your ability to think clearly. It can lead to anxiety, depression, and even impact your sleep patterns. Over time, this emotional drain can wear you down in ways you might not even realize. But it's not just about feeling bad in the moment. Toxic friends can also lower your self-esteem and cause you to doubt your worth. If you're constantly being put down or made to feel inadequate, it can be incredibly damaging to your confidence and overall well-being. So what can we do? Well, it's important to recognize those relationships and take action. You deserve friends who lift you up, who encourage you, and who make you feel good about yourself. Not drained, anxious, or uncertain. Remember, a true friend brings peace, not chaos. So, if you find yourself constantly feeling emotionally drained or uncomfortable around someone, it might be time to reassess that relationship. Trust your instincts. They're telling you more than you think. All right, time for vocabulary time. Let's chat about some words and phrases that are all about friendship. These terms will help you sound more natural and confident when you talk about your relationships. Ready? Let's go? Okay, first up we've got the word bonding. Now, When we talk about bonding, we're talking about that special connection that forms between people. When they spend time together, share experiences, and support each other. For example, you might say, "We really bonded over our love of hiking." So, have you ever had a moment when you felt like you really bonded with someone? What did you do together? Next, let's dive into trust issues. We've all been there, right? Maybe someone let us down in the past, and now it's hard to trust others. Trust issues happen when someone has difficulty trusting others, often due to past betrayal. Like, after my ex lied to me, I've got some trust issues with anyone new. Can you relate to that? Ever had trust issues with someone? Now, let's talk about one of my favorites, ride or die. This is the friend who is always there for you, no matter what. They'll stick with you through thick and thin. For example, my best friend Tanya, she's totally my ride or die. Do you have a ride or die friend? Someone who's always got your back? Okay, now here's a fun one, backstabber. Sadly, not all friends are trustworthy. A backstabber is someone who pretends to be your friend, but secretly betrays you. Ouch, right? For instance, I can't believe she talked behind my back. She's such a backstabber. Have you ever had to deal with a backstabber? And lastly, let's talk about a phrase we all love, lifesaver. A lifesaver is someone who helps you when you really need it, especially in difficult situations. They're the ones you can rely on. Like, "Thanks for helping me with my homework. You're a lifesaver." Who's your lifesaver? The person you always go to for help? Alright, that's a wrap for vocabulary time. I hope you picked up some useful phrases today. Alright, now it's your turn to get involved. I want to hear from you. Here's a question for you. What's one moment you'll never forget with your best friend? Was it a crazy adventure, a heartfelt conversation, or maybe a moment where they really had your back when you needed it most? Think about that special memory, and I'd love for you to share it with me in the comments on YouTube. Let's get a conversation going about the moments that make our friendships so meaningful. I can't wait to read your stories. After all, it's those little moments that remind us just how powerful friendship can be. So, take a minute and share. Let's all inspire each other with some beautiful memories. As we come to the end of today's episode, let's take a moment to reflect on the importance of friendship. Friendship isn't just good for your heart, it's fuel for your brain, your soul, your whole life. The laughter, the support, the memories we create with those we care about. Those moments give us strength, joy, and even better health. So, today, check in with your real ones. Send that message. Call that friend you haven't spoken to in a while. It matters more than you think. Because when you make time for the people who truly matter, you're not just investing in them, you're investing in yourself. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode. I hope you've learned something new and felt inspired to connect with your friends on a deeper level. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other. Thanks for chilling with me today. I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I did. If you liked what you heard, don't forget to share it with a friend who means a lot to you. You never know how much they might need it. Sometimes, just a little reminder about the power of real friendship can go a long way. Oh, and before I go, don't forget to grab your free PDF that goes along with today's episode. It's packed with helpful tips, vocabulary, and even a recap of everything we discussed today. You can download it from the link in the description. I'll see you in the next one, and remember, real friends heal you.